Right, everybody, welcome back. I'm joined by my next guest, and I'm delighted to say it is such a Mr. Chris Hughes. Chris, how are you doing?
Hello there, I'm fine, thank you.
Good man, good man. Chris, it's a pleasure to have you on MetroFest here today. Just tell us a little bit about your background with the Metros.
Well, I first started in 1994.
Oh, wow.
Of course, those days it was all A series.
Yeah.
K series Metros hadn't been invented at that point, as far as championship is concerned. So I go back quite a long way.
So you obviously enjoy it. You feel at home with the Metros. Let's talk a little bit about your sort of racing career then, shall we? What would you say is your favourite place to go racing, Chris?
Favourite circuit, probably Mallory or Cadwell. Cadwell, yeah.
Cadwell gets a lot of love. Mallory.
Yeah.
Okay. I do quite like Mallory, actually. It's quite unique, isn't it? You go around the lake there and then you've got a tight hairpin at the top. Of course, to get into the circuit, you have to drive on the circuit, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good place.
It certainly is. It certainly
unless
is.
You crash, of course.
Sorry, say again?
Unless you crash there, which is there's not much runoff. I've done that. I've been there, done that.
You've answered my next question. Have you actually done that there at Mallory?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Which part of the track did you crash at, Chris?
Hall Bends.
Right. Yeah, I know it. I know it very well.
Yeah.
Right. Your best finishing since 1994. Best finishing position.
Well, first, I suppose.
What about in the championship? Have you won the championship, or what's best position?
Well, I've won it a couple of times. Yeah.
Good man. Now, look, since 1994, we know the Paddock in the Metro Cup. It's very family orientated. Everybody's been made to feel very, very welcome. And because of that, there's probably been a lot of memorable moments inside the Paddock. So what's been your most memorable or funniest moment in the Paddock with the Metro Cup crew?
Probably the Top Gear race, I suppose. Was the biggest. I think that's the biggest crib we had. It was 20. I think it was 28 in practice. I think we had.
Was that? Am I right in saying that was 1998? Is that right?
98. Yeah. Tiff Nadell. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Lapping though, which I was just a few seconds behind him to lap him, which is quite.
Really?
That's my disappointment. Yeah.
That would have been a nice little claim to fame, wouldn't it? Had you lapped
Well, to be fair, when we had those days, we had 3 classes.
Yeah.
And he was in the road going class, so I wasn't. So, quite a difference in performance.
Right, Chris, so we just touched on it there, actually, the family nature. If somebody's watching this right now, they're watching MetroFest throughout the day, and we really, really hope you are. If you do want to find out more, do go to www.mgmetrocup.co.uk. You can ask us absolutely anything or comment below on this broadcast right now. But Chris, in your own words, why should people come and race with the Metro Cup?
The atmosphere in the paddock's always been very good. People do tend to help each other out quite a lot. It's fought for survival for quite a few times over the years. It always seems to come back.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems to be on a bit of an up at the moment. There's lots of cars that have vanished over the years. Always great pity.
You can find a lot online, aren't you?
Yeah,
there's still cars out there.
There's some cars out there, but we built we beat 3 A series cars and they've all vanished.
Well, if anybody's watching this and they know, remember the name Chris Hughes, if you had one of his A series cars, please do get in touch. We do want to hear. We want to track it down.
I'd like to get one back.
There you go. You've got to buy it straight away. If you've got one of Chris Hughes' old A series Metros, please do get in touch. We do want to find them. We want to track them down. Chris, what's your plans for this year? Are you racing this year, or are you focusing on 2022?
Well, I haven't got a car ready to race at the moment. I bought a car a couple of years ago as a backup, just to keep my dad busy, because he's done most of the sort of mechanical work on the car. But he's been ill for quite a while now, so I'm trying to finish it off. And of course, lockdown's not helped.
No, it certainly doesn't.
Can't get out to get things made that I need to. So, bit of a risk at the moment of not being able to get out at all this year, because I need to get on the track and test it as well.
Well, hopefully, we might get to see you at a couple of rounds, maybe later in the year.
There's always a chance. Yeah.
Definitely. Chris,
this is a K series. I've never built a K series standard car before, so it's a bit different to what I'm used to.
A bit of intrigue, a bit of excitement there.
Yeah, it's different.
Definitely. Chris, thanks so much for your time. I really, really do appreciate it. I know you've got a lot to do. I know you're a busy man. Thanks for giving up your time today. Hopefully, I really hope, and I mean this, I really hope I get to see you trackside this year with the Metros as well. If not, definitely in 2022.
Take care then. Thanks for your interest.
Thanks, Chris.